Welcome to another video today. We're 1,500 subscribers nearly. We're 11 subscribers away, so if you're new to the channel, just subscribe and press the red subscribe button. Thank you for your support. It's that time of year again where we have to go through the league table predictions. So that's coming up next. So we go through it all together, what happens this season. The support has to be there. As you can tell by these pictures at the side, these we took last season. Some of them are good results, some of them are bad results, and you just have to go through it together as the season goes. Hopefully that'll happen this season, and hopefully it'll be a good season. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go through all the league table, but we're going to start right at the bottom in 24th, and we're going to make our way up to 1st. Let's see what my League 1 table prediction is. I'll see you in the next slide. So we start with 24th, and this is Cambridge United. Now I can't see them going, staying up. They're a bit of one of those teams. They did great last season, but this season they've just, I think they might struggle a lot, and they'll go back down to League 2. They've got a great stadium. I've been there before, but I just think that they're not that good for League 1. The players are alright, they have a good team, but I just think they'll be at the bottom. So they're going to be going down on my predictions. And in 23rd, I've put Port Vale in 23rd. I think they'll have a bit of a struggle this season, and they'll go back down to League 2, but they've done alright in League 1 before, so they might stay up, but they're in that little bit of going down, so I've put them in 23rd. 22nd, Bristol Rovers are there. They're known as our bogey team, so we go there and we lose, or we go there and we draw. You never know what the result's going to be. It's one of them teams. So Bristol Rovers, I've put them in there in the bottom 3, whatever. So they will be down there as well. I can't see them staying up, but you never know in League 1. So yeah, but they're down there. I've put them in 22nd. This is an interesting one. Lincoln City are in 21st. Last time we were in League 1, we had Lincoln City at Wembley. That was when we got promoted. So, but I've put Lincoln in 21st. Back then, when they played us at Wembley, they had the team to be able to finish in the playoffs that season, but they've just dropped a level recently, so I've put them in 21st. So this is another League 1 playoff team that we played, Oxford United. I've put them in 20th. So they'll be down there this season. They've not improved the team very much, so they'll be down there. Burton in 19th. We played Burton the first match of the season at home, so Burton. Got Exeter in 18th for next season. Got Cheltenham in 17th. So they've not had much improvement in the team, so I've put them in 17th for next season, or this season. Got Northampton in 16th next season. I was going to put them at the bottom, but I think they'll stay up because they've got some good players, and if they spend some money, they'll be up there somewhere in mid-table, so I've put them in 16th. Charlton in 15th, so Charlton in 15th. I think they'll stay up this season. They've spent some money, they've got some players, and if they keep doing that, then they can challenge a little bit higher, but 15th is about right for them, so I've put them in 15th. put Wycombe in 14th. I think they'll stay up and they'll stay safe. And they're a mid-table League One team, so I think that'll happen in years to come when they improve the team. They'll be able to get into the playoffs and have success. So they've just got to spend a bit more money and get good players in, and they'll be right up there. 13th, I've put Carlisle there in 13th. So yeah, I think they'll stay up safe this season, mid-table. And they'll work their way up the league each season. So 13th for Carlisle. Shrewsbury are in 12th. Now I was going to put them a bit lower, but if they spend money again and get the right players in and perform well in games, then they'll be a bit higher than this, but I'm going to put them in 12th, a mid-table team. So mid-table League One team in 12th, so that's Shrewsbury. So I've put Leyton Orient in 11th. I think they're improving and they improve every season, so I've put them in 11th this season. They might finish a bit lower than that, but they'll be around 11 to 15th, but I've put them in to finish in 11th. Now we're down to the final 10. The 10 teams, the top 10. Let's go. Who's in 10th? It's all coming up in the next slide. I put Fleetwood. Fleetwood are in 10th. They've got some good players. They're bringing some good players in. They've had good seasons, but they've been in League One for a bit of a long time now. It's either up or down for them. They were struggling a bit the other season. Then they got into the playoffs a couple of seasons ago. So you never know. It all depends on who they bring in as players and who not. But yeah, Fleetwood to finish in 10th because I can't see them doing the playoffs. And they're not going to go down, so they're just right in the middle there in 10th. So Fleetwood are in 10th. And in 9th, I have Stevenage. They'll just miss out on the playoffs, so I've got them in 9th, but they have good players and they're improving well. And in 8th, next season, in 8th, I've put Bolton, so they finished in the playoffs last season. They didn't have success, but they might just drop off this season a bit. So I've put them in 8th in the table, just missing out on the playoffs in 8th. Portsmouth to finish 7th next season. Peterborough to finish in the playoffs next season. So Peterborough are 6th in League One. Barnsley to finish 5th next season. Barnsley, they've had improvements last season. They had a really good season. They got to the playoff final. They played Sheffield Wednesday and they lost, but they had a really good season last season. So hopefully, if they bring that into this season, they can go and do it all again. So Barnsley to finish in 5th. And I've put Blackpool in 4th this season. They can bounce back, and I think if they've signed up more players, a lot of players, bring them in and perform well. They've got good players and they can grow as a team and, perform well in games, then they can try and get into them playoffs. So hopefully they can do that. So Blackpool are in the top 4. In 3rd, I've put Wigan. I think they'll bounce straight back up. Derby will get 2nd, so they'll go up automatic. So Derby in 2nd. And I think Reading will come 1st. Reading will win the league. They will have a return to the Championship. After being deducted points last season, so Reading to win the league, so Reading in 1st. So that's it for today in this video, but keep a lookout on the channel because we'll be doing a Premier League table prediction video as well in the next coming days. But enjoy this video. This was the League One table predictions. I'm going to a match on Saturday. It's a pre-season match. It's at Squires Gate against Blackpool, but it's the Blackpool V11, X11, whatever you call it. So it's not the actual starting 11. So yeah, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to film there on Saturday as well. The video should be posted on Sunday, and then I'm going to Southport. It is next Saturday, a week this Saturday, and I'm going to. No, it's on a Friday night. It's a week on Friday, and I'm going there. I'm going to record another pre-season match. After that, I'm going to Morecambe pre-season, so there's a lot of matches coming up. So keep a look on the channel for it. The actual season starts on the 5th of August, and we're at home to Burton that day. So thanks for the support on the channel, and let's get to 1,500. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.